Hello there, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. We've got your daily reading for Monday, December 4th, 2023. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. Let's get into it and see what we've got coming out here for you guys, what your message for the day is. And in case you haven't seen them, I do have your money and career readings out for the month of December. And I am just going to get started in the next day or two on your 2024 forecast for the year ahead. So stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, do that and hit the notification bell, and then you'll know when I post them. So today we have covenant energy coming in, and this is all about a sacred contract. So for some of you here, there is something that is going on or something that's about to happen that is actually meant to happen. It's part of your soul contract. It's part of what you signed up to do, close out, achieve, or experience somewhere in your life. So some of you might already know what this is. Some of you may need to explore some things here. It is first and foremost a very spiritual energy that's coming in here. So there could be something that you have a deep sense of knowing, or maybe you just feel compelled to move in a certain direction. For some of you here, there is a contract, there is something, a promise, a commitment that you have made, and it may be time to tear it up or to finish it up. So sometimes, we do have a change of direction. We do want to do something a little bit different, or maybe we find that the path that we're on is just not in alignment with our wants, needs, and desires at this time. So look at the commitments that you've made, look at the contracts that you have signed, and this might be a time where you want to make some changes. But there's a lot of endings going on right now as well. So finish what you started. Right? Sometimes, we feel like we bit off more than we can chew, like, oh man, I wish I never promised to do that. But honor your commitments. People will, of course, respect you, and you will probably respect yourselves and, at least say, okay, well, that's done. I've learned a lesson now, and I'm not going to do that again. Or perhaps it's something that you will, if it's something that, maybe it wasn't that bad. But with this energy here, this can be a perfect time for you to enter into a new contract, a new agreement. This can be in a relationship. This can be in a business partnership. Make sure that you know what you're getting into. Make sure you read all the fine print, that you go over the details. And knowledge is power, right? And it's always important to know before we sign our name on a dotted line, always important to know what that means, right? And what the ramifications are should we want to get out of something. Your main energy coming in here for your day ahead, we've got the King of Swords. Well, if you need to negotiate a contract, or if you need some help, advice, or support somewhere along the way, a fresh set of eyes with any kind of documentation, any kind of legalities, the King of Swords, that's your guy. So this could be someone that you seek out. Maybe you pay for someone's services, or you might need to. This can be someone in your world already that's maybe a little bit more experienced and knowledgeable, or talented, okay, in any of those areas. Can be a really positive person, and it's in the upright, right? So they are very helpful, and they're very supportive in some way. The King of Swords can also be your energy, clarity, a sense of purpose, knowing what you want, knowing how to get it done, and getting it done. The Kings are leaders. The Kings take initiative, and the Kings are successful, especially in the upright. So be clear, be honest with yourself, make sure you focus on communication. There may be something here where you need to think with your head and not your heart. All right. Sometimes, especially if you've got an important decision to make, sometimes we can let our emotions run amok. And that's not always the best way to proceed. So think logically, make sure you know how all of your information, the facts, ask questions, and ye shall get on with your day and get things done in a very positive way. The challenge coming in here, the Four of Cups, there's something you don't know. There's something you can't see. Look at that. So if you are entering into something new, or maybe you want to try and get out of something, right? There's something here that you're missing. The Four of Cups says revisit something, okay? Because maybe there is something that you're engaged in, or something that you've promised to do, and you're like, my heart's not in it. I just don't feel like doing it. You'll probably get a good sense of satisfaction should you follow through with what you have promised to do, a sense of honor. right? Kind of like that King of Swords. I honor my commitments, even if I think that I've made a dumb choice, right? So you could be in that energy. The Four of Cups can be the challenge here of working through some emotions or not letting yourself get emotional. And again, think with your head and not with your heart for something today, especially when it does come to any kind of contracts, paperwork, documentation, legal matters, or even sometimes really important decisions, right? Again, we can let our emotions get the better of us or get away from us a little bit. And that doesn't always serve us well. It's always important to be in touch with our emotions and know how we feel about something. But especially in regards to maybe say matters of money, right? Don't make big financial decisions with your feelings, right? Gut instincts, yes, but maybe not emotional decisions. Been there, done that, right? It doesn't always go your way. But the Four of Cups does say there's something you might be missing. There's something you're not seeing. There's something here, but you have to look at things a little bit differently. You have to look at things in your peripheral vision. You have to maybe take an alternate approach or be willing to be open to different suggestions or a different way of doing things. All right. So there's something here that may need to be discovered or some questions that may need to be asked. It may also be with the Four of Cups energy coming in here that, excuse me, that for some of you, there's something you're waiting for and you're starting to get a little bit frustrated. You're starting to kind of lose hope a little bit. And the Four of Cups says, don't lose hope, don't lose faith, trust your intuition here, because what you are looking for may be either right around the corner or it may be right in front of you, but you're not seeing it because you're not open to seeing something, right? And sometimes we do get in that energy. We only look at the forest. We can't see the forest through the trees. We only look right in front of us, or maybe we're just not looking for something at all, right? And we're just not, it's like, no. Have you ever had to, if you've ever had to have a conversation with somebody and you're trying to get a point across, or you're trying to have a discussion about something and they already have some sort of conclusion or answer in their head and they're just not seeing anything. They're just stuck on something. So try not to get stuck on something today, okay? Because sometimes when we do build up a conclusion in our minds, okay, or we have a very specific idea of how something's supposed to play out, we're not open to anything better or anything different. And sometimes we do need to be flexible and adaptable. The blessings, thank you, headed your way. We've got the Three of Cups, so some of you might have some really good news. You may also be surrounded by helpful people today. The Three of Cups does usually bring in a cause for celebration or just this celebratory energy around you, feeling like, woof, we've had a good day, we've got some things done. We've resolved things, we've got things back on track, whatever it happens to be, or I'm celebrating the fact that I just signed a new job offer, or I finally got all my paperwork done, or, I asked a lawyer or something for some help, or, I had a friend who could negotiate something for me here, and this can really put everything in perspective and can also bring in some really good news for you. It's like, yes, we did it. All right. So some of you do have some good news coming your way. Some of you, I feel, also have an invitation for something because the Three of Cups is very social, right? It's your friends, your family, your coworkers, everyone getting together. You're having a good time. You're having a good chit chat. And with the Four of Cups energy here, there might be something here where either you get an invitation or there's some social aspect going on and maybe your heart's not in it with the Four of Cups. There may also potentially be something where maybe you missed the memo, right? You might feel a little bit left out with the Four of Cups, and it could be actually some miscommunication because the Three of Cups here is really positive, right? And you are blessed with this Three of Cups. So it may be that, again, there's something that you're missing. So check your emails, check your text messages, that kind of thing. Check your voicemail. See, do you have bars on your phone? Did your battery die, right? That kind of thing. Because you may feel as though you're missing out on something, or there may be something that you're not seeing because you didn't receive it. And it's because it's like hiding from you. So sometimes we get this coming in here where there is some sort of invitation or there's some information, but it landed in your spam folder. right? That kind of thing. And so, but I feel like here that you can recover whatever message that is, or you can get things back on track, and boom, here we go. The Three of Cups can also be people working together in a nice jovial environment. And again, because it's, I mean, sometimes I would say with the Three of Cups, with the Four of Cups, that maybe you're watching people work together and you're feeling like the odd man out. However, the Three of Cups being in your blessings position, unless you want to be left out of something, I don't feel like you are. Okay. So just so you're aware of that. So maybe there is something here where you do find that you are really quite comfortable with being excluded from something, because maybe you're just not feeling it. Maybe you're just not feeling up to other people, right? Sometimes we're not up for the people-y days, and we just want to be alone. So if that's what you want and other people are going out or they're working together or whatever, and you just want to be solitary today, then that can actually be your blessing with that. But we've got the Hierophant today, and this is your advice from Spirit. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, about getting the resources that you need, but the Hierophant is also about commitment, higher level learning, putting some wisdom or putting some experiences into play. So the Hierophant does speak to your belief system. So believe in yourself, be true to yourself. It is also a very spiritual or religious energy. And again, we do have this sacred contract coming in. So this may be where you are completing something, seeing something through, and it's something that you've signed up for before you came to this 3D world, and it's something that you are doing, dealing with, or getting started right now. So stay committed to your journey and honor your commitments. But the Hierophant can also represent your belief systems. Don't lose faith. Don't give up. Use the wisdom, the knowledge, the skills that you've learned to do what is right for you. And sometimes we have to break commitments. We have to break contracts here. And that might be what you're doing with the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups, right? It's not always easy to turn someone down or at the last minute go, you know what, you guys, my heart's not really in it. But when we're true to ourselves and we honor our own commitments, right, we do what is right for us, right, then that is the best choice for you, even if it maybe doesn't suit other people. So if there's that going on there for you, then, just trust yourself and be true to who you are and what it is that you want. We quite often don't. We put our own wants, needs, and desires aside for the sake of other people, or if we're living up to expectations. But with the Hierophant here, I think there is something here that you might need to research and something that you might need to learn. And so don't be afraid to ask questions, to do a little bit of a deep dive and find the answers that it is that you're looking for. But it is the spiritual card. We've got the spiritual sacred contract coming in there for you today. So maybe you've promised yourself that you're going to spend at least 10 minutes a day in meditation. And have you done that? Right? It's a hard commitment to honor sometimes, right? So this is an opportunity for you to maybe get back on track with something along that regard. All right. But this is also about your traditions, your belief systems. The Three of Cups is about your celebrations, right? And other people. King of Swords, right? Be honest, be truthful, and have a discussion, because there's something there with the Four of Cups that either is not working for you, something that you don't want to do, or something that you don't want. And of course, a lot of people are starting to make holiday plans right now for, Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's or whatever it is you celebrate at this time of year. And the Hierophant does have to do with tradition and structure. And so this could be an opportunity for you to maybe talk to somebody about blending your traditions together, or perhaps breaking free from some of the old ways of doing things and starting something new, a new tradition that might be better suited for you and your family and your social group. I'll leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe, all of that wonderful stuff. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Keep an eye out for those readings. Check out your money and career, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.